What's up, YouTube? I'm Brandon's mom, Curly Hepburn. Y'all know who she is. If you subscribe to her, you know who she is. I'm her mom. I wanted to come out here and express something that happened to her that I don't wish on nobody. During when you're trying to come up on YouTube and make videos and stuff like that, you know, I feel like you should get all the support. There's a couple things I don't like, and that's haters, which I already know they everywhere you go, even when you're not there, they still hating on you. They don't even know you, they still hating on you. I don't like a thief, I don't like a liar, and I don't like a crawfish in a bucket. And for those of you that don't know what a crawfish in a bucket, if you ain't never heard of that, that's more old school. Basically, when one person try to come up, the other person try to bring the other person down. So that's what you call crawfish in a bucket. When you see somebody trying to succeed their goal, and then you hating on them for whatever reason, and then you try to bring them down. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then the next one try to come up, and another one. If you ever seen crawfish in a bucket, no, they never make it to the top. They always try to crawl up, but then one always bring the other one back down. So that's what I mean by crawfish in a bucket. So let's get into it. So Brianna decided she wanted to YouTube. She's been wanting to do it for a long time, you know, and I was like, you know, go ahead, Bri, you know, go on, push, you know, we're going to support you and promote you and stuff like that, and, you know, we're going to do this, right? So she started doing her thing, making her videos, and we know a lot of YouTubers. Well, she knows more than I do, but I watch a lot of them when I'm not working or just chilling. And long story short, she started making started her YouTube channel, started making her videos or what have you, and she got to 500 subscribers. Now, for those of you that when you first started, you know, 500 subscribers, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you get real excited, you know, it's a good feeling. And then from 500, she just blew up like overnight. Like the next day, she was almost gonna hit 1,000. So later on that night, before we went to sleep, it was like, at 9 something, 983 or something like that. I was like, 933. And I said, oh man, Brandon, you can really hit 1,000. I was like, you know, go ahead on, girl, with your bad self. So, you know, all right, y'all. See you later. Hope y'all keep watching and keep, you know, like, comment, subscribe to her videos. And like I said, she's going to keep posting, and you may see me from time to time on here. I don't too much try to interfere with her, what she got going on, because, you know, it's all about her. I'm just here for support as a mom, and, you know, that's what we're going to do. So it is what it is. All right. You got anything you want to say?
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notification bell so you know when I post that all the time.
Peace. We out. On that. Anyways, back to the basic. So, she's up to almost 1,000 subscribers, right? So we're all excited for her, what have you, and she's excited. And the next morning, I'm like, Brianna. She was like, yeah, Ma. I was like, you look at your YouTube lately? She was like, no, why? I said, because it went down to like 400 or something. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. So I said, you need to check that out because that don't seem right. And so she went and looked, and she was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, Brianna, you better check that out. And so I said, we need to research it and see what, you know, why it did that. Maybe it's a glitch. Some, you know, stuff does happen. So the benefit of the doubt, you know, we just didn't want to think stuff. So it's her first time, and I'm trying to learn with her to help her out and make sure things go the way it's supposed to go, so she don't get violated. So lo and behold, here comes a crawfish in a bucket. This person hacked her page, took half of her subscribers, probably had over 1,000 by this time, and knocked her out of the box. Now,
his name is Carlos.
This dude here, brother, I'm going to pray for you. I ain't wish bad on you because I ain't like that. My mama didn't raise me like that. But guess what? Karma is real. And just know that what you do to others, it's gonna come back on you. It's gonna come back harder than what you did her.
See, I had a 933 plus, y'all can see, and then it went down to this much. And then it went back up to 5.
You know, her as a young lady, she's trying to do something positive, and I'm for anybody that's doing something positive that's not out stealing, robbing, killing, getting into trouble, doing things. All she do is be in her room, you know, on a computer, you know, trying to do her YouTube videos, and she's been working really hard. And I have no pity for people like that. It just bothers me and it hurts me. I'm mad, but I'm angry and I'm hurt at the same time. Because this is my daughter, and nobody wants to see their daughter. If you a real mother or mom, you wouldn't want that for your child. So, with that being said, it's okay. I'm gonna pray for you, and I hope that you get blessed by whatever you did to her. And I hope you don't. I hope that God catch up with you, and He will, because He don't sleep, and He already has actually. Because I ain't gonna say, but yeah. So. It ain't gonna last long, brother. You keep doing like people like that, you ain't never gonna succeed. For real. But I just had to get on here and speak my mind because it's bothered me all day. And Brandon's been upset. And I told her don't get discouraged because God says we're gonna go through trials and tribulations. That's anything you try to do in life. We all human, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna go through up and downs. And maybe just, you know, testing her faith to see how grounded she is into the YouTube, you know. So I don't know. God does things for a reason. I'm not going to question it. We know who did it. And with that being said, I mean, and then not only that, maybe that's not even the right person. You thought about that? That could be fake too. Yeah, to be honest with you, that picture she showed, the name, all that could be fake because he's just going around just scamming people's pages and stuff and taking people's views and stuff. You can't do that, man. It's you mean, do what you do, but God ain't gonna. God don't like ugly. So the best thing for you to do is, you know, get right, get God in your life, and leave her alone because she's doing something positive. And if for all the supporters out there, I thank y'all for supporting her and subscribing to her because she's really been working hard and she really loves what she does, and she's doing nothing but positive things. And I'm for all that. So I thank y'all, and you know she's gonna continue doing what she's been doing. Yeah, I ain't gonna let her stop because one thing you don't do is when you drop low, you pick up your cross and keep walking. That's what God, the Bible say, walk with your cross daily. You know, we all fall, come back up. You know, life don't stop here. You know what I'm saying? It'll be okay. But I can't stand a thief. I hate a thief and I hate a liar. And like I said, I hate crawfish in a bucket. I hate haters. Haters is just, you always gonna have them. They're always gonna be there. And that's just life. But that's okay. Because she's covered by the blood of Jesus. And ain't nothing you can do to hurt her. So she's still pushing, ain't she? So. Alright, y'all. See you later. Hope y'all keep watching, keep, you know, like, comment, subscribe to her videos. And like I said, she's going to keep posting. And you may see me from time to time on here. I don't too much try to interfere with her, what she got going on. Because, you know, it's all about her. I'm just here for support as a mom. And, you know, that's what we're going to do. So, it is what it is. Alright. You got anything you want to say?
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notification bell so you know when I post that all the time.
Peace. We out.